The pandemic had a very significant impact in the higher ed industry, as most people know. There was an instantaneous required shift to remote learning. And I know a lot of folks in the higher ed space weren't prepared for that shift. We at Regis College, I'm proud to say, were very prepared for the shift. Luckily, our networks and basically our infrastructure were positioned to enable us to allow our entire organization of faculty and staff and students to start functioning in a remote environment with very little change. It did, however, require us to implement a number of small changes to enhance security practices and allow some of our faculty and students in particular to be working in an environment where they were accessing primarily wireless networks and things that they weren't as proficient with or weren't as used to working in the mode of. So really high demand, a very quick turnaround for some enhancements to our existing networks and infrastructure. But for the most part, we were able to do it very quickly and without a lot of disruption to my IT team. Cybersecurity is a huge focus and of massive concern in the education space. And for me in higher ed in particular, it seems like every day when we look at the news or, at least on a weekly basis, we're made aware of some sort of ransomware attack or some data breach that has occurred either at a higher ed institution in particular or with one of the vendors that we're doing business with and that we're sharing our data and information with. So for us, a major focus is around working with vendors and enabling our particular infrastructure and the applications and everything that we use to barricade us and prevent us from those cyber attacks and from those data breaches, and to do whatever we can proactively to minimize any disruption that we face when these attacks occur and quickly turn around and prevent any future damage from happening. We are really looking for vendors to stay ahead of the industry and stay ahead of these professional cyber attacks that are going to occur. And we're basically utilizing our vendors as partners of ours to help us foresee and proactively prevent anything that might be coming down the road by being leading edge and cutting edge in the prevention space.